Hi there, Vloggerheads specifically. Well, I want to thank everyone who ever comments on my videos or anything I've put up on Vloggerheads. You guys are amazing. And I probably would have made actual friends on here, exchanging snail mail and stuff, if I put the time and effort into replying back to you awesome people. Some of you, I'm seeing your names so many times that I do feel like I like you guys a lot. But I am, like I said, I get easily overwhelmed and stressed, and I've got through a lot of things, and so I pick and choose what I can focus on. Like I said, live journal. I've had that journal since 2001, and I don't even reply to every post people comment on. They reply even less than you guys. But when I do reply, I catch up back to months, so I try to do what I can there, but I just can't. And that doesn't really help the whole dialogue thing. And I'm sorry, because it's a social site. I am sorry, because I'm missing out. So I'm making this video to sort of reply to a few things. Honestly, Deborah, thank you for encouraging comments that I noticed you often state something that's awesome. And Sedona, thank you again for the great start encouragement regarding my zombie story. Michael, and I asked him, where am I during this? I don't understand asking someone telling me their dream that question. That's just a strange question. And then, of course, people either defended me or went at Michael or considered that it's great to, give some constructive criticism, or, as Sedona said, the writer will let you know when they are ready to handle. Keep in mind, this is a rough draft. Good comment, Sedona. That's true. I did say that. And Michael saying, writing is making public. The way the character raises some questions. And things. Yeah, no, Michael. And first of all, thank you for whoever, of course I'm happy if somebody defends me. Michael, I'd like to clarify for you. And this, because of your comment, maybe I will have to go back when it's time for revision time. As it is, I've revised way too much for this project. I'm 4,000 words behind in word count, but I'm not beating myself up too hard about it because I am much further in this project than I've ever done before, because generally I get stuck on revising what I do until I'm not writing at all and I've given up, because that's one of my problems with writing nonfiction, fiction, whatever, anything. I revise my blog entries. Not always that they're perfect, but I go over them a lot. And my OCD, I've seen, when I used to be able to see my blog entries on, let's say, my cell phone, and I'd see that, I did an extra it word, or I misspelled this word, or I made a stupid mistake here, I repeated a word. That will bug me, and I will try to get myself to a computer as soon as possible to correct it. That was a sucky time when I didn't have internet at home and did it at the library, let's say, and I'd pump out a blog entry, and generally sometimes it'd be dead on first try, but other times if there was that error, it would bug me in my head. It would keep me awake till if I couldn't do anything about it. So I am bad with revision. That's why NaNoWriMo is a good project for me to try and just write. I'm not doing it still. I'm still going over things too much. But anyway, I'm off topic. I'm just trying to explain why I'm not going to correct what I wrote. Maybe I might like it still, even though you don't get it. But you not getting it is a good indicator that maybe a lot of people might not get it. So I'm going to explain it, even though that doesn't do a damn thing regarding the writing itself. I just want to explain myself so that you'll know where it's coming from, even though I'm not going to edit it at this time. Because if I go back, I'm going to be editing it like crazy. And like I said, I won't write anymore. It will stop me. Okay. This scene is actually from all of it so far because I'm so out of practice with writing stuff like this. It's certain people and the way they are with their partners. I've always been very interested in dreams, nightmares. I have vivid ones, either because of the way my brain works and I think too much, or because of mental illness, or because I've just been a dreamer since I was a kid. I've always had vivid dreams. Nightmares, adventure dreams, and I remember my dreams, and I lucid dreamed, and I recommend a good movie, Waking Life. That's just a side note. But anyway, I've always been a dreamer in many ways, but dreams are really important to me. And one of the intimacies for me with a partner that I'm sleeping with, heck, even when I had that summer of sluttery, if I let someone stay over and I'd seen them several times and I knew that they dreamed, I would ask. I know it sounds invasive, but hello, if I've shared certain things, and they can share that with me. Plus, it gives me some insight into them, maybe, or not. Like, if you've seen the Sleep Talking Man blog, I don't know if I said it right, but look it up. This husband and wife couple, she writes down, she records what he says when he's dreaming, because he's a talker, and it's interesting. So I don't think I'm the only one that would be interested. Going back, as I said, if I've shared my bed with you, there's a good chance I've asked you, what did you dream about? In fact, I ask my current partner when I can. Usually you can ask someone, most people don't remember their dreams or say they don't. But if they're woken up at a wrong time, let's say the alarm goes off and they were deep in dreams, they could remember a dream. Or if you catch them in the middle of the night, or if right away when you wake, that's good advice for people who want to keep a dream journal. And if you don't know if you'd remember your dream, if you really want to go down the rabbit hole, set your alarm for like an odd time, like 3 a.m., like just a time that you're not awake. 3 a.m. for like a bunch of vloggers, it's like, we're still awake. But whatever. And then you'll remember your dream. Anyway, so I asked him in real life, this happened in real life, I asked my ex-partner, what did you dream about? And he told me about how he dreamed about zombies. And my question of where am I during this is because, well, for instance, my current partner has dreamed about me, has had dreams. I don't know if so much now. We've been together almost a year. But especially in the beginning when we were together, he would dream about me a lot, which is kind of interesting to me. I'm like, what am I like in your dreams? And apparently I'm the same. Meanwhile, in my father's dreams, when my father has told me about dreams, I'm always a kid. Like I reach a certain age, but I know the things I know now. I know that sounds weird and tangent, but if you do dream of people, they appear to you a certain way. Anyway, with my current partner, he's dreamed about me, and when he's dreamed about me, I ask, what am I doing? Like, is it... I process? Is it in character with me? Because I overthink shit. What is it that this person is thinking of me, obviously, to dream about me? How are they perceiving me? And I also keep in mind that there's that one thought that people have that every dream, everybody in your dream is you. There's also that thought that that the strangers in our dreams are actual other people. You never know. It's all stuff woohoo that, can go anywhere. Back to what I was saying. This is why I don't type my replies. I asked, what did you dream about and where am I during this? Because he dreamed about zombies. We've been sharing a bed for quite a while, but yet we were very intensely involved. And I kind of would think that if you're going to think about your friends at that time, that you might think about the girl you're banging and supposedly in love with, or love, and like, where am I in this? And also it was a greedy, selfish thing for me to ask. Yeah, I mean, I want to know, where would I be in your zombie apocalypse dream? Like, are we together fighting to the death? Are we both together, or did I die, or did I know it's not real? Now, this will get to the second part of why you're asking, well, why would you ask somebody else, where am I during your dream? I don't know if this is a woman-man phenomenon, or probably not. I don't think it's gender. I think it's based on certain personalities of people, certain types of people, but I wanted to know where I was. I asked that question because dreams, to me, are reflective of state of mind sometimes, or of certain things. And it turned out it was true. I mean, we ended up not together. In fact, during this time period, we were still together, bed, sleeping together voraciously, and in fact, even when I left, he loved me still. But and I ended up back with him, not living together, but we ended up back involved. But there was the pull. He had left me. He had left me. I knew it in real life, but he had done his best to distance himself and abandon me in the relationship. So I would tough it alone. So when I asked him, where am I during this? Like, why aren't I with you during a zombie apocalypse? It was also reflective if I wanted to interpret it, which you can't interpret other people's dreams. He's the only one that could answer why I wasn't with him during the zombie apocalypse, why he did not have me with him when I was right beside him in real life. Because that's true. Dream interpretation, you're the only one that can actually tell yourself. Other people can maybe give you some perspectives on your dreams, but you're the only one that has all the keys inside you, all the stuff inside you that would tell you and connect it eventually. Like I eventually worked out reoccurring dreams from childhood. I had the keys inside me, and I had to eventually figure it out myself. But people can, I don't believe in dream books or dream interpreters, like people telling you, like if you're paying somebody to tell you what your dreams mean, don't. Just explore yourself and be willing to go down that rabbit hole, and you will find the answers all within yourself. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. Where am I during this? That was me wondering, why aren't I with you? And that is also reflective in the story of showing that I wouldn't be with him. It was setting up for me being alone. In the next sequence, in the next chapter, you see that I'm alone and that I feel the loss of the relationship. Hopefully you notice that. And it also, literally, there will end up being zombies at the end of the story. I haven't read them in yet. They're not happening yet. But that I felt the significance, the premonition shake me up, and it wasn't even my dream. That, zombies, he's not there. It could also indicate what other people do as well. And there you go. So if that makes sense, good. For the story. And if that made any sense regarding why would I ask something like that? I don't understand asking someone telling me their dream that question. I asked him what he dreamed. And then when he told me, I asked him where was I in that? Because he dreamed of people in real life, in his life. And I was somebody in his bed. And why wasn't he thinking of me in that? If it was so real for him that he would think of going to his friends and be in the same neighborhood and be leaving this apartment when I was such a physical presence there, and when I was right there in his bed like this. Why wasn't I there? That was what happened to me. And that could probably end up tying into near the end of the story. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to be on my own at the end of the story. I know that character that was in part of the dream won't be in it. But will I end up being turned away from? Will I be on my own? What happened? Did the zombies take me? Maybe I'm going to have that be an open-ended question at the end. So this was a very long explanation. 17 freaking minutes. I'm going to have to edit, and we know I'm no good at that. Okay. Well, anyway, that's my answer. I hope that helped clarify a little bit.